Question 31. Which tool can be used to create alerts when the actual or forecasted cost of AWS services exceed a certain threshold? Now, the options are: Option 1, AWS Cloud Trail. Option 2, AWS Budgets. Option 3, AWS Cost Explorer. Option 4, AWS Cost and Users Report. And the correct answer is option 2, AWS Budgets. Explanation: AWS Budgets gives you the ability to set custom budgets that alert you when your cost or uses exceed or are forecasted to exceed your budgeted amount. You can also use AWS Budgets to set reservation utilization or coverage targets and receive alerts when your utilization drops below the threshold you define. Reservation alerts are supported for Amazon EC2, Amazon RDS, Amazon Redshift, Amazon Elasticache, and Amazon Elasticsearch reservations. AWS Budgets is the correct answer. AWS Cost Explorer is incorrect. Cost Explorer lets you visualize and understand your cost, but AWS Budgets should be used for alerting based on forecast or actual uses. AWS Cost and Uses Report is incorrect. This is another tool that can be used to view uses for AWS services by category, but AWS Budgets should be used for alerting based on forecast or actual uses. AWS Cloud Trail is incorrect. Cloud Trail is used for logging API activity. It will not alert you based on uses of AWS services. Question 32. Which statement is correct in relation to the AWS shared responsibility model? Now, the options are: Option 1, AWS are responsible for encrypting customer data. Option 2, AWS are responsible for the security of regions and availability zones. Option 3, customers are responsible for security of the cloud. Option 4, customers are responsible for patching storage system. And the correct answer is option 2, AWS are responsible for the security of regions and availability zones. Explanation: AWS are responsible for security of the cloud. AWS is responsible for protecting the infrastructure that runs all of the services offered in the AWS cloud. This infrastructure is composed of the hardware, software, networking, and facilities that run AWS cloud services. And this includes regions, availability zones, and edge locations. Customers are responsible for security in the cloud. This includes encrypting customer data, patching operating systems but not patching or maintaining the underlying infrastructure. AWS are responsible for the security of regions and availability zones is the correct answer. Customers are responsible for patching storage system is incorrect, as this is an AWS responsibility. AWS are responsible for encrypting customer data is incorrect, as this is a customer responsibility. Customers are responsible for security of the cloud is incorrect, as this is an AWS responsibility. Question 33. When performing a total cost of ownership TCO analysis between on-premises and the AWS cloud, which factors are only relevant to on-premises deployments? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, operating system licensing. Option 2, hardware procurement teams. Option 3, facility operations cost. Option 4, database administration. Option 5, application licensing. And the correct answer is option 2, hardware procurement teams. And option 3, facility operations cost. Explanation: facility operations and hardware procurement cost are something you no longer need to pay for in the AWS cloud. These factors therefore must be included as on-premise cost so you can understand the cost of staying in your own data centers. Database administration, operating system licensing, and application licensing will still be required in the AWS cloud. Hardware procurement teams is the correct answer. Facility operations cost is also a correct answer. Operating system licensing is incorrect, as these are factors that are relevant to both on-premise and the cloud. Database administration is incorrect, as these are factors that are relevant to both on-premise and the cloud. Application licensing is incorrect, as these are factors that are relevant to both on-premise and the cloud. Question 34. Which AWS service allows you to automate the evaluation of recorded configurations against desired configuration? Now, the options are: Option 1, AWS Service Catalog. Option 2, AWS Config. Option 3, AWS Cloud Formation. Option 4, AWS Ops works? And the correct answer is option 2, AWS Config. Explanation: AWS Config is a service that enables you to access, audit, and evaluate the configurations of your AWS resources. Config continuously monitors and records your AWS resource configurations and allows you to automate the evaluation of recorded configurations against desired configurations. AWS Config is the correct answer. AWS Ops Work is incorrect. AWS Ops Works is a configuration management service that provides managed instances of Chef and Puppet. AWS Service Catalog is incorrect. AWS Service Catalog allows organizations to create and manage catalogs of IT services that are approved for use on AWS. AWS CloudFormation is incorrect. AWS CloudFormation provides a common language for you to describe and provision all the infrastructure resources in your cloud environment. Question 35. Which feature of AWS IAM enables you to identify unnecessary permissions that have been assigned to users? Now the options are: Option 1, Access Advisor. Option 2, Role Advisor. Option 3, Group Advisor. Option 4, Permissions Advisor. And the correct answer is option 1, Access Advisor. Explanation: the IAM console provides information about when IAM users and roles last attempted to access AWS services. This information is called Service Last Accessed data. This data can help you identify unnecessary permissions so that you can refine your IAM policies to better adhere to the principle of least privilege. That means granting the minimum permissions required to perform a specific task. You can find the data on the Access Advisor tab in the IAM console by examining the detailed view for any IAM user, group, role, or managed policy. Access Advisor is the correct answer. Role Advisor is incorrect, as this is not a valid feature. Permissions Advisor is incorrect, as this is not a valid feature. Group Advisor is incorrect, as this is not a valid feature. Question 36. What is the most cost-effective Amazon S3 storage tier for data that is not often accessed but requires high availability? Now the options are: Option 1, Amazon S3 Standard. Option 2, Amazon S3 Standard IA. Option 3, Amazon S3 One Zone IA. Option 4, Amazon Glacier. And the correct answer is option 2, Amazon S3 Standard IA. Explanation: S3 Standard IA is for data that is accessed less frequently but requires rapid access when needed. S3 Standard IA offers the high durability, high throughput, and low latency of S3 Standard with 99.9% availability. Amazon S3 Standard IA is the correct answer. Amazon S3 Standard is incorrect, as this class will cost more and is designed for data that requires regular access. Amazon S3 One Zone IA is incorrect. S3 One Zone IA is for data that is accessed less frequently but requires rapid access when needed, unlike other S3 storage classes which store data in a minimum of 3 availability zones (AZs). S3 One Zone IA stores data in a single AZ and offers lower availability. Amazon Glacier is incorrect. Glacier is a data archiving solution so not suitable for a storage tier that requires infrequent access. Question 37. Which AWS service enables hybrid cloud storage between on-premises and the AWS cloud? Now the options are: Option 1, Amazon CloudFront. Option 2, Amazon Elastic File System EFS. Option 3, AWS Storage Gateway. Option 4, Amazon S3 Cross-Region Replication CRR. And the correct answer is option 3, AWS Storage Gateway. Explanation: the AWS Storage Gateway service enables hybrid cloud storage between on-premises environments and the AWS cloud. It seamlessly integrates on-premises enterprise applications and workflows with Amazon's block and object cloud storage services through industry-standard storage protocols. AWS Storage Gateway is the correct answer. Amazon S3 Cross-Region Replication CRR is incorrect. Amazon S3 CRR is used for copying data from one S3 bucket to another S3 bucket in another region. That is not an example of hybrid cloud. Amazon Elastic File System EFS is incorrect. Amazon EFS is not a hybrid cloud storage solution. With EFS, you can mount file systems from on-premises servers. However, it does not offer a local cache or method of moving data into the cloud. Amazon CloudFront is incorrect. Amazon CloudFront is a content delivery network. It is used to get content closer to users. It is not a hybrid cloud storage solution. Question 38. Which storage type can be mounted using the NFS protocol to many EC2 instances simultaneously? Now the options are: Option 1, Amazon Instance Store. Option 2, Amazon EBS. Option 3, Amazon EFS. Option 4, Amazon S3. And the correct answer is Option 3, Amazon EFS. Explanation: EFS is a fully managed service that makes it easy to set up and scale file storage in the Amazon cloud. EFS uses the NFS v41 protocol, can concurrently connect 1 to 2,000 of EC2 instances from multiple AZs. Amazon EFS is the correct answer. Amazon Instance Store is incorrect. Amazon Instance Store is a type of ephemeral block-based volume that can be attached to a single EC2 instance at a time. Amazon EBS is incorrect. EBS volumes can only be attached to a single EC2 instance at a time and are block devices, not NFS. Amazon S3 is incorrect. Amazon S3 is an object store and is connected to using a RESTful protocol over HTTP. Question 39. Which of the below are good use cases for a specific Amazon EC2 pricing model? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, spot for consistent load over a long term. Option 2, on demand for regulatory requirements that do not allow multi-tenant virtualization. Option 3, reserved instances for steady-state predictable uses. Option 4, reserved instances for applications with flexible start and end times. Option 5, on demand for ad hoc requirements that cannot be interrupted. And the correct answer is Option 3, reserved instances for steady-state predictable uses. And Option 5, on demand for ad hoc requirements that cannot be interrupted. Explanation: typical use cases for the pricing models listed are: on demand, good for users that want the low cost and flexibility of EC2 without any upfront payment or long-term commitment. Applications with short-term, spiky or unpredictable workloads that cannot be interrupted. Reserved, applications with steady-state or predictable uses or that require reserved capacity. Spot, applications that have flexible start and end times and that are only feasible at very low compute prices may be terminated. Dedicated host, useful for regulatory requirements that may not support multi-tenant virtualization. Great for licensing, which does not support multi-tenancy or cloud deployments. Reserved instances for steady-state predictable uses is a correct answer. On demand for ad hoc requirements and that cannot be interrupted is also a correct answer. On demand for regulatory requirements that do not allow multi-tenant virtualization is incorrect. Please refer to the typical use cases above. Spot for consistent load over a long term is incorrect. Please refer to the typical use cases above. Reserved instances for applications with flexible start and end times is incorrect. Please refer to the typical use cases above. Question 40. Which type of connection should be used to connect an on-premises data center with the AWS cloud that is high speed, low latency and does not use the internet? Now the options are: Option 1, Direct Connect. Option 2, AWS Managed VPN. Option 3, Client VPN. Option 4, VPS Endpoints. And the correct answer is Option 1, Direct Connect. Explanation: AWS Direct Connect is a network service that provides an alternative to using the internet to connect a customer's on-premise sites to AWS. Data is transmitted through a private network connection between AWS and the customer's data center or corporate network. Direct Connect is high bandwidth and low latency. Direct Connect is the correct answer. VPC endpoints is incorrect. VPC endpoint enable private connectivity to services hosted in AWS from within your VPC without using an internet gateway, VPN, network address translation, NAT devices, or firewall proxies. AWS Managed VPN is incorrect. The AWS Managed VPN, which is a type of IPsec VPN, is fast to set up but uses the public internet and therefore latency is not as good and is unpredictable. Client VPN is incorrect. A site-to-site VPN should be used rather than a client VPN to connect two sites together. Question 41. Which of the following need to be included in a total cost of ownership TCO analysis? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, data center security cost. Option 2, facility equipment installation. Option 3, application development. Option 4, IT manager salary. Option 5, company-wide marketing. And the correct answer is Option 1, data center security cost, and Option 2, facility equipment installation. Explanation. To perform a TCO, you need to document all the cost you are incurring today to run your IT operations. That includes facilities, equipment, installation, and data center security cost. That way, you get to compare the full cost of running your IT on-premises today to running it in the cloud. Facility equipment installation is a correct answer. Data center security cost is also a correct answer. IT manager salary is incorrect. The IT manager's salary should not be included as it will still need to be paid when the organization moves to the cloud. Application development is incorrect. Application development still needs to continue as you will still have applications running in the cloud. Company-wide marketing is incorrect. Company-wide marketing campaigns are unaffected by moving to the cloud. Question 42. Which type of security control can be used to deny network access from a specific IP address? Now, the options are: Option 1, Network ACL. Option 2, AWS Shield. Option 3, Security Group. Option 4, AWS WAF. And the correct answer is Option 1, Network ACL. Explanation. A network ACL supports allow and deny rules. You can create a deny rule specifying a specific IP address that you would like to block. Network ACL is the correct answer. AWS Shield is incorrect. AWS Shield is a managed distributed denial of service DDoS protection service. AWS WAF is incorrect. AWS WAF is a web application firewall. Security group is incorrect. A security group only supports allow rules. Question 43. A user has an AWS account with the business level AWS support plan and needs assistance with handling a production service disruption. Which action should the user take? Now the options are: Option 1, open a business critical system down support case. Option 2, contact the dedicated AWS concierge support team. Option 3, open a production system down support case. Option 4, contact the dedicated technical account manager. And the correct answer is Option 3, open a production system down support case. Explanation. The business support plan provides a service level agreement SLA of less than 1 hour for a production system down support cases. Open a production system down support case is the correct answer. Contact the dedicated technical account manager is incorrect. The dedicated TAM only comes with the enterprise support plan. Contact the dedicated AWS concierge support team is incorrect. The concierge support team only comes with the enterprise support plan. Open a business critical system down support case is incorrect. The business critical system down support only comes with the enterprise support plan. Question 44. What are the fundamental charges for an Amazon EC2 instance? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, data storage. Option 2, basic monitoring. Option 3, your own AMIs. Option 4, private IP address. Option 5, server uptime. And the correct answer is Option 1, data storage. And Option 5, server uptime. Explanation. When using EC2 instances, you are charged for the compute uptime of the instance based on the family and type you choose. You are also charged for the amount of data provisioned. Data storage is a correct answer. Server uptime is also a correct answer. Basic monitoring is incorrect. Basic monitoring is free for EC2, detailed monitoring is charged. AMIs is incorrect. Amazon Machine Images AMIs are not chargeable. You can purchase chargeable AMIs via the marketplace, but you are not charged for any you create. Private IP address is incorrect. You do not pay for private IP address. Question 45. When using Amazon RDS databases, which items are you charged for? Select two options. Now the options are: Option 1, outbound data transfer. Option 2, backup up to the DB size. Option 3, inbound data transfer. Option 4, single AZ. Option 5, multi-AZ. And the correct answer is option 1, outbound data transfer, and option 5, multi-AZ. Explanation: with Amazon RDS, you are charged for the type and size of database, the uptime, any additional storage of backup above the DB size, request, deployment type, that is, you pay for multi-AZ, and data transfer outbound. Multi-AZ is a correct answer. Outbound data transfer is also a correct answer. Inbound data transfer is incorrect, as you do not pay for inbound data. Single AZ is incorrect, as this is not something you pay an additional charge for. Backup up to the DB size is incorrect, as you do not pay for backup storage up to the size of the databases. You only pay for backup storage in excess of the database size. Thanks for watching. Buy our AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner CLF-C01 premium questions with 50% off. Check link in the description.